Hello, welcome to a new vintage cube draft. Today we are doing single elimination cube. Sometimes we do this in the server where we cannot find enough people for a cube draft, for a team draft. So here, I'm just taking Force of Negation. I think it's far and away the best card in this pack. There's some, I don't know, like I love Baleful Streaks. Ascent Rider is fine with Flash or Reanimator stuff. There's Windswept Heath, I will consider taking if there wasn't for the Force. And the rest are like as medium cards, like your classic say 6 to 10 picks, which this version of Cube is really filled with. Okay, so from the Cube server we have My Potatoes, Updraft Elemental and Talisker, and then 4 people I don't know. So I'm being passed by Potatoes. I'm going to take Brain Freeze. Would follow up after Force of Negation. So of course, I mean, would I take this if I wasn't making content? Yes, that's because I have more fun when I take this kind of cards. So yeah, I do think it makes for better content. But also, like, the card is, I mean, it's awesome. Okay, so True Name Nemesis is great, but I'm just going to take the Mana Leak. Keep jamming those blue cards, and yeah, we'll maybe find some way to break this and play an unfair deck, or for now we have a solid start for a reasonable deck. So here, third path is fine. Like we'll go with like a reasonable mid-rangey tempo control plan, like a fair deck, whatever. There's also Seasoned Pyro, which I love, but there's Frantic Search and Brain Freeze. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, we just need a bridge. Now, there's some good stuff here. Preordain, awesome. Lorien Reveal, awesome. Dark Faden, always great. I will take Lorien Reveal, actually. Blue card for our Force, card advantage at some point in the game, and an extra land that will also double as a fetch land if we get duals. Just too good. Like, Preordain is great, but I think Lorien Reveal is better. Okay, so right now we have 5 picks and all 5 of them are blue, which isn't a bad spot to be. Now, there's Through the Reach. We could take Through the Reach. It makes, like, it's a 2-card combo with any Eldrazi, Archon, even Atraxa, that kind of stuff. Deep Cavern Bat, Hard Evidence, Kaito, Raffin's Tower. I really like the Bat. I'm going to take the Bat. I think Cheap Interaction is awesome. This can still go into like a blue-black mid-rangey deck. This is the kind of deck right now, like, we get past Alurus, something like that, we'll be so happy. But yeah, missing some 1s and 0s, of course, missing some land drops. Well, I guess this is a land, so it will be more like something like this, right? This is our 3 0s, 1, 2s, and 3s. Of course, we want, I mean, like, Underworld Reach is the card we want most in the wall. I will take Underworld Reach above almost anything. I'm going to take the Stormcave Coast. I don't love the slow lands, like the Pepe lands or whatever, but Thieving Skydiver is the other pick I don't really like. And Blue-Red is a really common combination when we are playing this kind of deck. Even if it's Grixis, because of the bat, that's fine too. I'm going to take the Oracle. Oracle is cool, can open the option for Doomsday, and like, you don't have to Brain Freeze them to death if you have Oracle in your deck. You can just Brain Freeze yourself and go for it. So that's cool. Wow, this pack kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, this was our opening pack, which already sucked in the first place. I will take Rampaging Ferocion because it's the card I really don't want to play against. This goes here, this goes here. Actually, I don't care. Like this. Okay. There was that pack with Preordain and Dak. We may will some. I don't think we this shouldn't, like, Preordain is not a card that should will, neither is Dak. And this is a single elimination, which usually is a tougher competition than draft leagues. And also, like, we have 4 people from the server, but always remember that there's a big difference. I'm going to take the red-black land here. There's a big difference between a team draft and a pod draft. you are incentivized to cooperate with people at your sides, right? Like I want you to be on whatever colors, so we don't take the same thing, we don't cut each other, so we have the best possible deck and we try to win the pot, even if we have to play against each other like in the finals or whatever. Sure, a 64 player didn't fire, that's fine. But when it's a twin draft, you are incentivized to cut your opponents, to hate draft, all of that, because what you really want is to make your opponent's deck as bad as possible. Just not as bad as possible, sorry. You want to make your deck better than your opponent's, not your deck as good as possible. That's the key difference here. Let's take Fire Blast because it sucks to die to it. But also, since it's being pot, like in a draft league, a regular draft league, I would never hate draft. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you can do it, of course, but why would you? Literally useless. But if we are talking about this kind of drafts, yeah, if I take a card from you, I won't face it when we play later. So there's more reason to hate draft. I still think you shouldn't hate draft too much, but at least you have a reason for it. Okay, here there's Oko, which is a very good card, but there's also Time Spiral. I love Time Spiral, and I think Time Spiral and Oko are comparable in power level. Oko is a better standalone card, but Time Spiral is great, and we are playing Force of Negation and Fanatic Search, which are like card disadvantage. So having Time Spiral to even things up is good. Also, usually discard spells are not very good with draw 7s, but Deep Cavern Bat, I mean, you have a creature, you get a creature, and they don't get that thing back, right? Like, because you can Thoughtseize something, play a draw 7, and they draw it again. But if I Deep Cavern Bat that thing, and it's like a really, really annoying card, well, I'm never seeing it again. Okay, here we are taking Ragavan. Ragavan is completely broken. It's nonsense. Like, you can play turn 1 Ragavan and just win the game from there. We may Will Talisman or even Gas. That will be fine, I guess. I would love to get the Ra Green or the Mox Diamond, but that's not happening. Ragavan is great. Our mana is not good right now, but also we are like mainly mono blue. If we just get like a Sanders Launch is gone, I believe. We passed it. But if we get like a Steam Vents, Underground Sea, whatever, that should be more than enough. Okay, here there's a Sneak Attack. We did pass through the bridge to the other side. Right? Yeah, we did pass it. So for us, probably Talisman. Like, Talismans are cool with Time Spiral. Of course, what you want, it's like extra lands and lands that make extra mana. But Talisman is good, and yeah, I'm fine with Talisman. If you ramp into a draw 7 and I have 2 cards in hand when I cast it and you have 5, that's basically card advantage for me, right? Because I have played more cards in that game. Okay, here there's a Tally, which you guys know is a card I like as a normal card, but also like I just pass a Sneak Attack. But maybe it's Ledger Shredder is better for us. Ledger Shredder is cool. Of course, it's great in Reanimator. There's Duress. Maybe it's Duress. The problem with Duress is like I really want to play the Ragavan, and Duress takes us in like a full Grixis kind of stuff. But Duress is probably the best card here. So yeah, let's take Duress, and we'll see where it takes us. This pack's not great. I'm going to take Charter Course. It's a solid card where I see no way we are ending up in Reanimator. But like, if I go to 1 Ragavan attack and then draw 2, that perfectly fine. Since we are going to be ending up with like a Grixis fair deck, you never know, of course, but that's what's looking like. So here we have Brainstorm, which is fine, but we don't really have any fetch lands. There's also Trumpeting Carnosaur, which is a cool land. There's Semi-Grow Chamber, which is fine. All the bounce lands are fine with Time Spiral, of course, because like you untap it and you get 2-1 out of it. I think I'm going to take the Carnosaur. We have no removal, and it's a good card. Okay, same here, Chain Lightning. Candelabra would be nice because this is the kind of deck that would be a good high tide deck, but we are far from it mana wise, like islands wise, and we don't have the high tide. I don't think anybody else will want the high tide, so we will see it very late. but I'm not going to take Candelabra over Chain Lightning. Like, Chain Lightning is just solid. Of course, Lightning Ball is better, but like 3 damage. Here, with Trumpeting Carnosaur, we're paying 3 mana for 3 damage, and this is just the 1. It's so good. So there's Inspiring Bandage, which doesn't help us. There's Breeding Pool. I'm going to take the Breeding Pool. It's a blue land that, like, if we ever get a green fetch land, like green black or whatever, that will work. I think Good Foothills is already gone, but yeah, let's keep it in mind. Here we have this, the Dreams of Steel and Oil. Is target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an artifact or creature card from it, and from the graveyard, and exile both. Here I'm taking Expressive Iteration. We are a fair blue deck. Expressive Iteration is wonderful. I'm not loving the black cards, like they are very good, and discard spells. We have like a solid fair deck, just like, yeah, Oracle sucks, this sucks in a fair deck, but we could do this and just have a fair deck with Time Spiral as Time Spiral is already asymmetrical, right? And we are playing a lot of cheap stuff, which this is a lot of cheap stuff. You can go Time Spiral, play 3 cards instantly, so that works. Let's take Gas for the side, or Gas without, like, you really want Gas where you're playing, well, even Doomsday, because it's like a free way to draw after the Doomsday, but mainly when you're playing extra land effects, right? Like your Fast Bonds, and especially Fast Bonds or Exploration, but especially Fast Bond, of course. Okay, Abrade is wonderful. Solid removal, hitting artifacts in cube is of course amazing. Yeah, we're having a very, very fair blue-red deck. This will be like a twin deck, of course, but there's no twin here. I'm going to take the Liberator because I'm going to take the Seeding Song, I guess. I was saying, like, with the Breeding Pool, there's a world where we need to side it in, but we already have a Braid. This is so many choose. I would like a bit more 1s and 3s. Okay, Spiral Spellbomb is fine, rather than the green-blue, the Semi-Guru Chamber thing. Okay, Beside Chamber. Let's open Time Walk. What? I mean, this is a great Ancestral Recall deck. Like, with all of this cheap stuff, Ancestral Recall is amazing. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. Perfect card for our deck. Now after Ancestral, we got Watery Grave, Lightning Ball, Ketra Triumph, Blood Crypt. Ketra Triumph is good, it's our first blue-red land, but I just think Lightning Ball is so good. Yeah, I'm going to take the Lightning Ball. We may get a land out of this. Also, even if that Taiga wheels, we could play Taiga if we get a green fetch land, and suddenly, like, any green fetch land with that Taiga will be like Breeding Pool plus Taiga, so yeah. Just, but like, having Lightning Ball, Ancestral, Ragavan, Chain Lightning, so many cheap stuff, I love it. This is a great Expressive Iteration deck, this is a great Ancestral Recall deck. I would like to have an extra counter spell, either Force of Will, Mana Drain, like the good ones, you know. But even if it's like Remand or the like regular counter spell, like blue counter spell, that will work too. But like in this deck, it's going to be like a fair deck, but we have the cheap interaction to make it work. So of course somebody is going to go like sneak attack you, and that's going to suck. But it is what it is. Here, I think we're going to take Goldspan Dragon. Yeah. The Sword of the Meek, we have just passed the Foundry. But I think Goldspan Dragon is wonderful. Like, also, this is a great deck for it because, as we've mentioned, all the cheap stuff we have. Here, I think I'm going to take Oliphant. And now we're really, really looking for Steam Vents. Like, or even that Ketra Triumph. But yeah, Oliphant to go as an extra land. Because one of the problems when you're playing so many cheap stuff, you really don't want to overload on lands. But of course you want your lands, because we are drawing extra cards with Ancestral, with Expressive Iteration, with Charter Course. So we do want our lands. But if we get lands that are spells, that's exactly what we really need in this deck. I need some... We are missing some ways of like actually killing our opponents. Right now we have like Ragavan and Goldspan. So We could do a bit better if we get like oh, something extra. Here I may take just Jace. Jace is wonderful and I love it, and I mean, of course, Jace is great with. Ooh, there's High Tide. I could do High Tide. Just High Tide with Time Spiral or with the other thing is great. But what if I try to wheel High Tide and I take Fallen Shinobi? But this is not a Shinobi deck. I only have Ragavan to attack. Yeah, we could take Gut. This is a new card. It's very cool. Just attacks for a lot. No, I'm going to take the High Tide and see if we get. If I get like a blue-red dual. Oh, wow, Doomsday. Yeah, I'm taking a Spiral Loop here. This deck with a Steam Vents, like, we will be so ready to take on the world. Oh, we have so much weird stuff in our sideboard. I can bring in like Robert the Rich, Rampaging Ferocidon to have like a red beatdown plan. But here the Light Fire Blast is 2 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. Scarlet first. Okay. This is cool because you can foretell it, but like for example, if you have 5 mana and you Expressive Federation, hit that, you can cast it for 3 and deal 5. Also, it's very good with J. Is very good with Jace? No, it just says from exile. So the only way to make it really work is with the Expressive Federation in our deck, of course. This is a good dig through time deck. That's like we have so many cheap stuff. We are getting Oliphant and Lorien Reveal in our graveyard. So yeah, let's take that. Okay, Watery Grave came back, but so did Doctor Foundry. Oh, should I take Doctor Foundry? How I'm casting the Doctor Foundry without the Watery Grave? That's a great question. But if we get the Doctor Foundry and somehow we get the sword, that would be cool, right? Yeah, I think so. Also, like, we're a bit low on playable, so maybe this works. Kesar Typhoon is good for us. Okay, no sword. This was the sword pack, I think. Paradoxical Outcome, I don't care. So we are short a bit of some playables, and also our mana is not great. Should I still play the High Tide? Okay, Green Lava Man is fine. Anduril? Anduril only with Ragavan and... Nah, I don't think we're an Anduril deck. How to build this? Okay. So right now, like, this is a deck, right? Yeah. This is completely a deck with like Oliphant and Lorien Reveal doubling as lands. I don't need anything else. I could play Seeing Song for Goldspan. I could try to bring in High Tide, Fanatic Search. If I bring like a bunch of islands, I can take out the black cards because we don't really need them. Bring in those 2. And at that point, I guess I do want the Brain Freeze. Right? If I want the Brain Freeze, do I want it as a Oracle? I don't think I do. Could do this. Bring in Spire Blue, Stormcave Coast, Lorien Reveal, Oliphant, and like a bunch of islands and mountains. Just one Steam Vents, and this deck would be wonderful. This is 7 red, which is not enough for Ragavan 1, I guess. So we'll have to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 islands. That's not enough. That's not enough to do the High Tide thing. This is so good. This is so good. We have like Jace and Rona to really go through our deck, then the Expressive Iteration, and Ancestral, of course. Like I really want to make the High Tide thing work. So I think I'm going to try it. I don't think this is enough islands, but we don't need to combo. We just need to get like some advantage, you know. Like if I go, I have like island. We have like this, right? At some point in the game, something like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's turn 6. Let's say so. I go like play High Tide, add 6 mana. Play High Tide, play Time Spiral. Like that's a win because like you have 1, 6, 7, 8. This we have used, so we have 8 mana. We float 2, then we untap all 6, and it's like 3 plus 6, 9. So that's like 11 mana with this deck. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Yeah, let's try it like this. Okay, here we are with fine hand. We have a counter spell, a removal spell, force of negation with a perfect pitch. One of the great things about the random cards we have put into our deck is they are all blue. So, you know, we can always pitch them to force of negation, which is completely a reason to play a card. Everybody knows that. Okay. Are we beating down with that or are we drawing a card? We're beating down. Okay. The steam vents. We just had the steam vents. This Olifant will be broken. Okay. Do I get to counter something? Yes, I do. I don't even want to read the card. It has so much text. Basically, it says like, oh yeah, living up force of negation and trumpeting Carnosaur sounds like a great idea. Let me read this. You may cast it from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. Okay. So if we kill it now, they can cast it next turn, which is like it's a very good card. Let me mundane cycle this. I don't really want to kill that yet. Lightning bolt. Okay, we keep going. It's like there's not a good spot to kill it, right? Because whenever I kill it, they still have a whole turn to play it. So sucks. That's way too hot. Yeah, that's fine. Like I hate letting my opponent brainstorm with a fetch land in play, but meh, whatever. Do I want to trumpeting Carnosaur that, or do I want to lightning bolt that? I guess we could play Carnosaur if we draw land. So let's lightning bolt it. Shall I wait? I think so. And step. I'm going to play Fanatic Search here, because now we are filling the graveyard for dig through time. Already care about this brain freeze right now. We are in the fair plan. We just draw like with this dig through time. We find like High Tide Island. We got this. Now we're going to go like trumpeting Carnos or something, then dig through time. What I don't really want to do is to have to force of negation, because that won't allow me to dig, unless they play something that's really worth to force. So we'll be happy I get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Good thing it doesn't seem they are getting value from their Mosswood Dread Knight, so that's cool for us. Titania. Okay. Most I can do is kill it with the triggering response, because the moment I try to kill it, they will get their Misty crack, and that's... I cannot do anything else there. Okay, fine. You get a 5-3. Titania is very good. And now Titania is dead. Right? Titania is dead. Okay, Titania is dead. Oh, they have another... Oh, now they can play the Mosswood thing. Sucks. Sucks to be me. That's fine, though, because we are going to just... Oh, we did High Titan Island. So that's pretty cool. That's a lot of mana. I said this during the deck test. So now our opponent has 4 lands in hand, 4 cards. But I think we're fine. High Tide. I'm not even sure what I want to do with my red lands, so... Oh no, we have exactly 6. Sorry, for a second I thought we had more than 6. 6. Guess I would play the dragon. This wasn't a very good draw, to be honest. Let me do this and cycle. Okay. 3. Oh, shoot. I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Second main phase I will hardcast the Strike Typhoon. This, like, we drew way too many lands, and that dig through time, that was kind of terrible. Maybe I should have attacked with Goldspan first and foremost for doing anything else. Now I have basically lost a mana. So like, I could have this Green Lava Answer in play, hadn't I done the Pirate Spellbound thingy. So that wasn't great. Okay, that wasn't a good time spiral, but at least I have a Sharp Typhoon in play and a Goldspan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can dig through time next turn. We can... That's an 8. Like, dig through time right now, it's an 8-8 with flash, uncounterable. That cool. Like, our opponent seems to be fair-ish. I'm not going to say they're a fair deck, but they seem to be more or less fair. Like, green, 5-color green stuff, you know. Not even red for now, but... Let me see what they did. So game log. Top, bottom. That's scary. That's scary. What are we doing, opponent? We are paying life. What are we paying life for? Dismember. Is this dismember? That's scary. I don't know what's going on. Ooh. Are we dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, we're not dead. Also, they didn't kill the thing. Now, I could have this Green Lava Answer in play, but I don't. I mean, drawing 3 with Lorien Reveal. Not complaining about that. Lightning Bolt is gone, but we still have Chain Lightning, so maybe... Okay, upgrade. I will upgrade the Elemental token, I suppose. And I'm going to play the Green Lava Man. What? That was a solid turn. Nissa is annoying, but we got this, right? I hope I don't have to force on negation anything now. I get to just like attack with Goldspan next turn. Another Titan? No. Shoot. Okay, now we're in a tough spot. Like very tough. Maybe there was no reason. Oh wow. 2 fetch lands? I mean, they're at 10. This is 4 plus 2, 6. If they fetch down to 8, we may have a chance. We may have a chance actually. Problem is we only have chain lightning, as I mentioned. High tide. Yeah. Okay. I need to leave at least 2 cards in my graveyard. So I'm going to float a blue. This, okay, ancestral. This could be a brain freeze turn, but I'm going to take the Charta course. Any order? Not really. No. This. No. What I want is the brain freeze first of all. Shoot. Okay, that was wrong. Attack with Goldspan, draw 2 with Charta course. I think I'm doing that, yeah. I guess Charta course over Specification first. Since this is more or less the same, card wise, but. So I have 5 damage. Thing is, if I do that, they cannot really. Oh, we talked about this. This is lethal, right? I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so. Hand. Wow, we talked about this play. Cast this. Floating a red. Now this deals 5 to each opponent and each creature they control, and we win. With 5 cards in our deck, we drew our whole deck basically. Awesome. Now they're dead. I don't think they can do anything. Perfect. Let's do high tide Dixter time. Just like, yeah. Oh, one more. Yeah, that's the Stormcave Coast I put there instead of Brain Freeze. We needed one more spell from Brain Freeze, but it could have been like Chain Lightning Brain Freeze, and that was a kill too. They don't have. So we had like many ways to kill them. They want to change anything. They want to take out the bad cards like High Tide. Like, it wasn't bad, right? Like it was a ton of mana. I'm keeping it. We won the game with it, so you know, who cares? I'm of course keeping every hand that has Ancestral Recall, right? And lands. I'm not going to play it now because I don't want to go to discard. So let's have the Pirate Spellbomb in play. Our deck is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Could have been so much greater. We had like a couple more proactive creatures. Like this is the kind of deck that would be great with Laelia and Steepments. Like one bulk, one Steepment, something like that. I know. I'm saying it a lot. It's true. That's what we really wanted. Do I have any reason to go now? I don't think so. Our opponent didn't show us counter spells and whatnot, so yeah. The lightning bolt has a name. It's Titania. We just want to kill Titania. Now when you are only with 1 mana up, I'm going to ancestral myself. Wonderful. Okay, now we play the Jays. I'm still not cycling Oliphant because who knows. Now if they go like land Titania, that would be awesome. Like that would be perfect actually. Oh no. Bouncing my Jays, so I have to discard to hand size. Wow. I will discard the Oliphant. I don't think I need another mountain. We are a high tide deck after all. Land Titania. Land Titania, you know what you want it. Ooh. I mean, no land is better than land Titania for us, of course. I'm going to replay my Jays. And I will pass the turn. Not kill the Brazen Borrowers yet, but because of the Titania play. So if they ever get Titania to play, I want to bolt it in response. And if they don't, well, I will kill the Brazen Borrower instead. So maybe I did want another mountain for this sad situation, I guess. Do you have something? Dome 89. Scavenging Ooze? Oh. Rude. Okay, that's fine. You can eat my ancestral recall. Want to kill your Brace EV. Now I'm just going to activate. They can... Huh, interesting. I'm not going to... Should I kill it in response? Yeah, if I kill it in response, I flip Jace, right? So that's great for me. If I flip Jace, I just flashback ancestral recall. So that's very good for me. Mountain. I'm going to foretell this, and next turn I can play it for 6 mana and kill everything. This is 5 damage to everything. To each opponent and each creature they control. That's a lot. We have Force Negation. Like, we are pretty well. Like, Jace is going to die, but who cares? Not me. Okay. So I can play Shark Typhoon before, if I want. Remember, Shark Typhoon looks at mana value. So even if I cast this for 6 mana, it's just a 3 mana value spell. So yeah. It's not like, you know, when the last Innistrad they made cards like Memory Deluge, that it cared about the amount of mana you paid rather than the mana value of the card. So they could play with the like flashback and so on. But Shark Typhoon is before that. So yeah. This Time Spiral, not great, because like we are ahead on cards and everything. We don't want to play Time Spiral. But apart from that, we are doing fine, I guess. We are eating stuff with Ooze. Okay. I guess they can grow it up to a 6/6. And therefore not have it die to my thing. But they did this after combat, so that's weird to me. Huh. I'm going to play Green Lavamancer, and I will champ block with Shark Typhoon so I don't take a million. Just going to do it for one, so I leave the mana leak up. Ideally, I would like to find a perfect, a mountain. That's what I wanted. So now we can deal 5 and then kill it with Lamancer. Weren't they like playing around this? Like my thing? I don't understand. Like I'm fine with that Titania happening. I don't really care. Just want to play this. Deal 5 damage to everything. Oh, it's an instant even? I mean, I'd rather read now that they're tapped out, but maybe doing in the turn when I have Force of Negation at the ready was better. Silent Island and the Delayed Blast. You can do whatever you want, but okay, we are looking fine, I guess. At some point we will find our dragon, which is more or less our only way to win the game. So yeah, I hope that happens. Now if they go like Nissa, we have the Force of Negation ready. Not for that, I don't care about that. Yep. Our opponent deck is just super fair, and I think like we are an Ancestral Recall deck, so it's hard to fight fair battles against an Ancestral Recall deck, and we have cast it twice this game. So yeah. Okay, what is this? I'm going to Force of Negation it if I can. If I can't, we have a problem. Okay, now Atraxa is a real problem for us. Wow, Atraxa is very good. I guess they're taking like Shadow Spear, Pest, Nissa, Clamp. No Shadow Spear, Clamp over Shadow Spear. Let me see what they get. So game log. Atraxa completely punished for tapping out, I guess. Can we deal with Atraxa in any way? Chose Island, Pierce, Nissa, Preordain and Skull Clamp, so not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Okay, that was our turn. We're going to have to brain freeze them to death, which it's not that hard to do since they're only at 18 cards. So if we ever find... Oh! If we ever find that, I think we got this. So let me start by doing this. Discarding, I guess. I'm not going to play Time Spiral, right? I need 5 more spells. That's a lot more spells. So Force of Negation, Leak, untap, untap, untap. Exile my whole thing to play this. That's 2 spells. I could abrade Shine Lightning plus Trumpeting Carnosaur that thing. I'm going to take the abrade and the Shine Lightning and then think. No, I'm going to take Shine Lightning and Talisman, right? This is 1 less mana. Any order. So now I go Talisman, that's 3. Rona, that's 4, 5, 6. I think this will work. I think we managed to kill our opponent. Unless they have an Eldrazi for any reason, at which point I don't think we can win, period. But like, 6 Storm is so easy to do. Yeah, got them. Yeah, get in. Do we have something? Let's show the chat just in case. Oops. Our opponent said oops. No, that was 15 minutes ago. Are we dead? Please? Just go to your draw step, please? No, don't cast something. What is this? But that's a sorcery. Oof. Oof. Still, wow, Green's Insanity is a really good way of getting out of this situation. Okay. So now we wait for the rest of the people. Let's see how they're doing. My Potatoes lost to Updraft and Talisker won. So we're probably facing one of them in the next round and hopefully get to the finals. Okay, here we are for round 2 and we are not playing either Talisker or Updraft. So we will face them in the finals, I guess. This is a solid hand. We are going to really dig with our looters and get the Lava Man going. We could flip this. This is also a win condition in our deck, so you know, we'll worry about how to win the game when we have exerted total control over it and we have all the cards. Green Lavamancer, go. Wow, Green Lavamancer. Like, I didn't play it, whatever set this is from, but this card has, like, it's awesome, right? It has to be bonkers. Playing Rona first because we get an extra loot out of Jace. Where's my Jace here? Right? So Rona untaps when you pray. Ooh, I may want to kill that. But you know, the thing is, like, I can do it easily. Just go like this. Now I'm going to play the Jace. Untap the Rona and kill the Magda. So now we have generated quite a bit of card advantage. We are far away from flipping Jace, that's true, but who cares, right? We're just gonna loot through our whole deck, find our Ancestral Recall, refill our hand, and keep going. That's one of the awesome parts of having Ancestral in your deck. This was like in Vintage or whatever, this was a really classic maneuver. Like you play Dark Faden, fill your graveyard, and like looting, and then with that, you just go for a super cheap 1 mana draw 3, the one that is banned in Modern. What's the name? I don't know the name right now. Okay, going to kill that and keep mana leak up and just attack for 2. Treasure Cruise, that was the card I was thinking about. Treasure Cruise. So yeah, if we had Treasure Cruise in this deck, it would be great. Better than Dig Through Time, I believe. Also, I forgot to turn off the music, and I hope that wasn't. I don't know if you can hear that music I had. I will check later. But you can tell me. If you were listening to my music, you can tell me. I feel very fine right now. Like, we have mana leak for something. We can flip this. Like, this card flipped is a 5/5 trample. Like, that's a lot. Of course, our opponent's red black, so they could have like Doomblade kind of spell. But apart from that, like, you cannot deal with this thing in combat. Like, if you block it, I get a random card from your hand. So that's insane. Is my opponent doing anything? Let me take this outside so I don't have to keep opening all the time. Are we playing live? Are we playing something I can mana leak? Yeah, we are. I'm just mana leaking anything because this will flip my Jace. And having a Planeswalker is always awesome. So yeah. 3 cards in hand for our opponent. Oh, wonderful. Discarding Spirebluff Canal. Flipping Jace Sereno with this. I'm going to play this like right now because if I find Ancestral, I will want to Ancestral and then Jace. So you know, I'm going to take Iteration Lightning Bolt. I think. Really care about Brain Freeze or Time Spiral at the moment. No need to give cards to our opponent that is like really low on cards. We'll play Iteration next turn since we have already played our land. What is this? Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay, I mean, it sucks to get our cards discarded, but also like we have Jace to play them back, so that's fine. That has Guard. So I'm going to start by playing Iteration from my graveyard. Take do I want to take the High Tide? I don't think so, because we have the Time Spiral in the bottom of our deck, so let's do this. Let's play a land. Let's lightning bolt this. Pay. Say yes. Hit you for 2. We have Force of Negation up. With Lorien Reveal, which is so much better than a random island. Happy. I like this deck. This, like, of course I like it. You know. I don't want to lose my Jace, so I'm going to attack. Draw 2 with Chartacors. And at some point we may want to flashback Lightning Bolt rather than Ancestral Recall. We are not at that point yet, but we may. Draw 2. What is this? Oh my god. Is this Hull Reacher? Okay. We can manage. Pyrite, Spellbomb, this on nothing and go. Okay, I can only activate as a sorcery, but that's like 5 damage. And plus like Pirate Spellbomb, Green Lamancer, that's lethal. I don't know what our opponent's playing, seems like some artifacts. Sure, let's go. This hand sucks. I don't think we can keep this. Like, why would we? This hand is better. Let's kick the Fanatic Search since it's like card disadvantage and that, all of that. Ooh, turn 1 mana ball, that's scary. That's legit scary. Not if you are playing, turning this into like a random Basal Monolith or what have you. That's not scary. This could be scarier. Still scary, because this can grow so fast. And that Bombard is going to be a problem. Can I draw Chain Lightning and then Lightning Bolt? No. They have seen the Lightning Bolt, so I will represent it here, I guess. So we need to get a lot of mana very fast, because this has Ward 2, and Ward 2 is very annoying. No follow-up, just attacking for 3. We can manage that, I believe. Am I going to want to Rona next turn? Maybe. Did he just pass the turn here? Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, get my island and see what they get. We have the Totter Foundry, so we are not scared about a Totter Foundry combo. We are just scared about like everything else. Remember, on 5 mana we can go for the Expressive Iteration play that we did before. Try to hit the sweeper. Goblin Engineer, what are you getting? So it's interesting because a lot of times when you're playing a card like Goblin Engineer, like you just have like a fixed target, right? Like it's of course there to combo with the Totter Foundry. You can use it in a variety of ways. It's not the greatest card ever. But what is our opponent waiting for? What are they looking for? So a reminder, the card lets you get anything into a graveyard, but can only return a value 3 or less. So like you could get Bolas Citadel into a graveyard, but you cannot use this to reanimate that card. They found Lotus. Okay, that one's annoying. I'm going for Talisman because I think we're going to need the extra mana soon. So they can swap this for a Lotus. That will be a problem. They're doing it in upkeep to not take 1 damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. Then they have 3 cards and 4 mana. That was out the start on our opponent's part, like very good. The only problem with Lotus versus other cards is that you get it back into the graveyard when you use it. So you need to sacrifice another artifact if you want to keep using Lotus with the Goblin Engineer. Whether if you are getting like Mana Bolt, Sword Ring, those kind of cards. Well, not Mana Bolt, but you can swap Mana Bolt back and forth and... Ooh, wow. That's a problem. Now, this card is amazing. you may sacrifice another creature and make a 4/1 black skeleton creature token with menace that's tapped and attacking, so that this is a lot of damage. We really need to find our sweeper, like right now. Without it, I don't think we're winning. This is 7, we're at 16, down to 9. Okay, I can kill the god. I think I use Trumpeting Carnosaur to kill the god, and then next to use Expressive Iteration to try and find the sweeper. Could also let them use the god ability and kill the 4/1. Yeah, I think that's better, right? Because, like, let's say they attack and sacrifice the patchwork to turn it into 4 damage. Let's see what they do now. Depending on what they do now, we will choose. This is 4, 2, 1. So if I kill God, I just get attack for 7, which is a lot. Okay, now they can sacrifice that and get 2 for 1. I'm going to kill the God now. And luckily get attack. I hope only get attack down to 1. Find our sweeper and ride that to victory. Because they only have 1 card left. Oh, if this is an artifact, we're dead. Oh, wow. 4 and 4-8. Yeah, sadly lethal. That was a very good start. So we were going to find Nightling Bolt, which wasn't enough. So we needed... it wasn't there. Okay. So it's like a mono-red aggro artifact deck with Black Lotus. I don't really think I want any of these. Our Brain Freeze and stuff is not going to be great in this matchup, probably because our opponent is not going to help us drawing cards. But I think we can get there. I could bring in the Tassa's Oracle and go to Brain Freeze myself. We have been down very low on cards at several points during this draft. Okay, terrible hand, mulligan, wonderful hand, keep. It's really that easy. Let's kick the Green Lava Man has to be great in this matchup. So let's kick the Lorien Rebuild and keep Ancestral. We're going to go Ancestral end of turn. Yeah, Lorien Rebuild back. Like upkeep Ancestral, I guess. I mean, we could upkeep. We could Ancestral now, but we really have no reason for that. Because we go down to 4 cards, Ancestral up to 7. So we don't need to discard. But I don't think we need that. Our opponent is mulliganing, I think. Mulliganing to 5. Okay, I like to see that. Of course, for obvious reasons. So Ancestral, then keep Mana Leak up. At some point get the Lavamancer going. Like, we don't really want to get Lavamancer going super fast, because we don't want to exile our Ancestral. Okay, now I may not Oliphant, just go Mountain Go, then Island Go, if we haven't Mana Leaked anything. What is this? Ah yeah, they are not mono red, they are red black, yeah. We saw that in the first game. They had Inquisition of Kozilek, right? Was this opponent that had Inquisition? Or was the other opponent? I don't really remember right now. It was the other opponent that had the Inquisition of Kozilek. I'm looking at the history. Oh, okay. Now getting ahead on mana that I really like, especially having Expressive Iteration in hand. So I'm going to let them have 1 turn free of Mana Leak. Yeah, like I could go keep Mana Leak up, next turn play Talisman, have Mana Leak up again. But this way, this is a way better use of our mana. Yeah, sure, that thing's fine. That thing is less fine. Also, it makes our Mana Leak terrible. Okay. So our Mana Leak, not so good right now. To kill this we need 3 mana, so we can go like Mana Leak something, Cycle Oliphant, use 3 mana to kill that if they don't play another artifact. Which, I mean, they most probably will do. So that's a problem. We can always go like block, then shoot. Okay, non-artifact. Bolas Citadel, okay. We'll counter it. And I will cycle the Oliphant, I think, right, to get into my graveyard. I really don't want to exile my Ancestral Recall. We have Carnosaur, Lightning Ball, Abrade, Chain Lightning to kill that, so I think we're fine. Ooh, I will start with Expressive Iteration. This, and this. Play the Mountain. That's the Ragavan. Attack for 3. I think that's right. Finally, we have Ragavan in our deck. Did you guys remember that? It's been a long time. Okay, now I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Goldspan. That's Ragavan with the treasure token. Which is like super cool. Right now we are losing the race. No, we are winning the race, right? We're winning the race. I don't know what I'm talking about. We are winning the race, and they have no red mana, so they may very probably be stuck. Wow, that was wonderful. I think we're winning this game. I'm going to the finals. Making the finals of the single limbs is always hard, so I'm very glad. I hope we win. We may lose at any point, but we are looking great. Yeah, like now I kill that. With Oliphant, Mana Leak. That's Ragavan. And this is lethal, right? Lethal with Force of Negation backup. So yeah. Yeah, okay, let's go to the finals. Okay, so something weird happened, as you can see. This is a 1-1-1. So what Talisker is telling me, oh sorry, my light. Talisker is telling me that it backed and it killed both of them, so they tied. And now I won. I just got my prize. I got the I don't know. I got my prize because I'm the only person who 2-0'd, and this is over. So what we are going to do is Talisker is gonna challenge me to a private match, and we'll play it there. See who is the real winner. Okay, let's beat Talisker. Finally a turn 1 Ragavan hand. So yeah. That's not very useful right now. So Talisker is in. So we had a little trouble, right, with like them timing out and what have you. So I have some inside information about Talisker's deck. And I know he's like a combo deck. I'm not countering that one. We'll kill the thing, but that 1-1 is basically gonna beat me. I cannot get through. Yeah, so this is like an artifact combo deck with Coveted Jewel and Lead and Underworld Bridge, but not Brain Freeze because we have the Brain Freeze. So yeah, I'm just going to pass. At some point I will find a remover for that 1-1 and maybe get to connect with my Ragavan. Okay, Gas Cradle. That's a good card with third path, of course. This is like Coveted Jewel. I will force that. This is like Displacer Kitten. That's annoying, but not okay. I'm forcing Jace, of course. For obvious reasons, we are forcing the best. What used to be the best Planeswalker of all time, and now it's just like barely playable. 4 mana, Displacer Kitten, okay. Kitten is fine. I don't really care about Kitten right now. So like he can blink artifacts to get the Kitten going. Wait, should I go like High Tide, 5 mana, play Goldspan? Yeah, I think so. So weird to do this play, but I think it's correct. Like get the Goldspan going. Wait. Oh shoot. I don't have enough red mana. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Yeah, messed up. Real good. Luckily we found something good to do with our extra mana, I guess. Totally messed that one up. I'm going to cycle this right away. I don't want it, and I'm not going to find the time to deploy it. So this is fine. Okay, double removal spell. If Talisker blanks here, like let's say draw that. Perfect. Now we're connecting with our Raman and we're happy. We are very, very, very happy. Also, I really want to kill that Displacer Kitten. I don't want to see that card. And killing stuff makes our Cradle, but what is this? Oh, we're copying the chain lightning. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I totally didn't realize that. So I'm copying it again. Killing the birds. I forgot chain lightning had text. Because usually it doesn't, right? Like that's oh my god. Yeah, okay. We have really weakened that guy's Cradle. So that's at least something. Next turn we can play the Trumpeting Carnosaur or keep it up for a move as well. Okay, probably getting attacked here. I think Carnosaur is better right now. Just more efficient, especially now we have another removal spell in hand. More mana efficient. Chart a course? Yeah, sure. I'm playing that. Ditching Mountain, and next turn is like it's going to be like Goldspan, Rona, and the turn after that flipping Rona and going for the kill. What is this? 5 mana? Ooh, Treachery? Annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. I hope it's just like Treachery and that's it. Not like Treachery do something broken. Only 1 card left and that's a lot of mana. Tamio? Ooh. What are we naming? We're naming... Coveted Jewel. Okay. Well, now I have Goldspan plus Lightning Ball for that Tamio, so that's fine. Probably Goldspan plus Pyrite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to Pyrite that. I think that's better. And with my leftover mana, I will play Rona rather than doing Mana Leak up, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of mana. I don't expect my Mana Leak to work. And I really want to flip Rona next turn and get attacking. This is 5 mana and 2 life to flip. Raging Ravine, we have the perfect answer for Raging Ravine in hand. So I'm very happy about that. Brain Freeze. I guess I will transform this. And pass the turn because I don't want to die to that Carnosaur. We will double block, get one of our things dead, kill the Ravine, and go from there. Also, the Ravine cannot really attack unless he wants to risk this happening. Well, he doesn't have more cards in hand, so like, it's fine. We'll double block. This is an attack. If we're just looking at each other, I'm happy. Ooh, yeah, wonderful draw. I will flip Jace, Ancestral Recall myself, and from there we should win. So happy about that. Mana Leak probably not doing much, but these are 3 spells. And we have the Brain Freeze, so we're not that far away from winning with Brain Freeze. Okay, can I flip my yes? Will seem so. Do I care about this Oliphant? I don't. I'd rather have the land, I think. Maybe that was a mistake, but I think we are winning this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough, right? I'm just going to play this, and pass a turn. Okay, what is this? We just need Talisker to like play a couple spells and draw a couple. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, you can draw. You can draw. Just like at some point, I'm just going like Lightning Ball, Mana Leak, Brain Freeze, like in his next turn, whatever, and we win from there. I want to. Now I'm going to draw 3, right? Do I want to draw 3? No, I'm going to pass the turn. Like that delayed Fire Blast is 2 damage, and it's also an instant. So I think we're going to Brain Freeze. Like at some point, he's going to draw. If he ever puts like Coveted Jewel on the stack, something like that. 2 mana, 5 mana, a million mana. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm going to. Wait. 1 spell, 2 spell, 3 spells, 4 spells, 5 spells. I need 1 more spell, so I'm just going to Mana Leak that. Okay. Mana Leak on turn 12. Yeah. Interesting. Will double block? Now next turn we'll win with Jace, I think. Because Jace can flashback the Brain Freeze, and at that point we don't really need much. We'll kill this, because why not? Selling this and that. Now we're going to have a million mana. Okay, that should more than do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should find me. Like, Talisker is at 0 cards in hand. Probably trying to play around my Brain Freeze, I guess. Fanatic Search. I don't want the Time Spiral, so just take the island. Put that in any order. Play the Fanatic Search, which is 0 mana, and that should do it. Discard Fire Bluff Island. Untap, 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 untap. Just 2 cards, 3 cards, 3 spells, sorry. 4 and a million more. Like even with the Colossus, this should be more than enough. Like he has to kill us with 1 Colossus and 0 cards in hand, so I don't think. Drawing now in response, sure. Well, now he has 2 cards to beat us with. And I will attack with my Goldspan. Maybe like what can happen in that situation is like you hit Colossus so many times, like so unlucky, that you're not really milling them or whatever. But that wasn't the case. So yeah, we got this. I mean, it depends. Like, I guess there's a wall where he has something. Like this is just attacking for 3. I'm going to block. I'm going to attempt to block. Ooh, we are unearthing stuff. Yeah, awesome. I didn't realize that. Still, like, I have a blocker, so what's the plan? Oh, could have discarded the Colossus. Discard the Colossus but redraw it, so it doesn't really matter. This doesn't trample. Talisker, what are you doing? Just die. Come on, just die already. Okay, 2 cards in hand. One could be a removal spell, and I guess that's what we're waiting for. The moment that removal spell is put on the stack, we go delay Fire Blast, activate Green Lavamancer, and win the game. Minsk and Boo. Awesome. Okay. Wow, that was a good last card to have. We are covered because this card is... This has done a lot of work. Talisker said he messed up, but what he doesn't know is that we have everything covered here thanks to this card. Like, even if he tried to kill my Lavamancer with the Minsk and Boo, it doesn't matter because this is lethal. Not lethal, but this kills the stuff, so it didn't matter. Okay. Is there anything we want to change for this matchup? This is the kind of game where we may like the Tassa's Oracle actually. Over like a removal spell. Ragaman is fine, seems like very fine, except versus exactly the Iconoclast. But I think I'm keeping this. Delay Fire Blast probably. No, because he has like Kitten, Iconoclast, Fable. I know he has Fable. I'm going to take out this Typhoon. I like our deck. It's fun. I hope we win this. Let's just draw Ancestral Recall. Okay, again through one Ragavan. Let's do it. With a backup removal spell, so double the removal spell. He does have like Mox Diamond and Mox Opal, and I don't know if he has a... I didn't check his deck for a regular Mox. So yeah, Ancestral Recall is a good card. Have you heard that? Did you know? Did you know Ancestral Recall is a good card? Just play a random 2-2 for 2 or 2-1. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Discarding Mox Diamond, so maybe no Landerinos. We're attacking here. See what we find. Anything good? Ooh, taking out. Oh, that's a good one to take out. Yeah. Okay, let's play Jace now, and I think we got this. I'm feeling well. Feeling good. Like we have another removal spell now. Can also kill one of those Mox artifacts. Sorry. Are we unearthing the Scrapboard Mat? We are not. I'm going to attack with Ragavan first and foremost. Like an Offensa. And see what we hit. Since we have a bunch of lands, I guess I can activate this. Go with Green Lavaman, land, and say go. I could Ancestral myself, but I don't see any reason to do it yet. Okay, we will kill that one. What is this? I don't know if you... Are you listening to that? Like, so I have a well home here. And started talking. Oh, so weird. Okay, I'm Ancestral myself. Take my turn. Play Goldspan. Attack. Kill that thing. This was your classic, like, why Ragavan is so good? Well, this is why. Like, Ragavan is broken. It's complete and utter nonsense. Unbelievable card. Yada. Treachery. Yeah, don't really care about it. Flashback in my Ancestral Recall right now. Let me go through the talisman first. Ancestral myself. I should have attacked with the green lava man. I missed 1 damage there. Ooh, wow. The underworld reach is out, but imagine we found it now. Like, I attack now, get underworld reach, and it's like, haha, brain freeze, underworld reach you. Okay, that's fine. You have 2 mana plus a land drop. 10 life. This represents 1, 2. That 1 damage is going to add up, I think. So the late Fire Blast for the Retrofitter plus the Fable and everything. Oh, balance? That's mean. That's extremely mean, actually. I want to keep this. Okay, very happy we did play the talisman. Very unhappy about all the rest. Okay. That was a great turn by Talisker. Totally got back into the game. I'm going to do this, but I'm not even sure I want to do it, but I think it's fine. Let's get Chain Lightning, Land, Pyrite. Play this. Play my leak. Keep my leak up. So that's 3 and 3, 6 plus the flip plus the land drop 7 mana. Mana leak. We can mana leak like not Tamio, but we can mana leak stuff. We could mana leak Coveted Jewel. We could mana leak. That's about it, right? Coveted Jewel, and that's it. Okay, we are mana leaking this. I don't know what it is. I was going to it. Oh yeah, I said it. We could mana leak that. I think I'm just going to kill Reflection with my Pirate Spellbomb. I see no reason to do otherwise. This is 6 mana for the Foretell cost, which is a lot. So maybe I don't care. I just do this. This on nothing. Play Island and have like Force of Negation and Dig Through Time ready. I don't really want to Time Spiral here. I would really like to have a High Tide before I do that. My Ancestral is gone, that sucks. Well, we had a good start. Now we have a problem, is that without Goldspan it's really hard for us to kill. We will find a way, I guess. Let me Force of Negation that. I don't even know what's the Tinker target here without Coveted Jewel, and we have already faced the. I will say it. Have already faced. Oh no, that's going to kill my Jace. That sucks. What's the good one? What's. Bolas Citadel. This doesn't kill Planeswalkers, which is a bit annoying, I think. Okay, time to do this. Mountain, Lavaman is fine to go, so is Pyrite and Jace and Leak. Okay, so High Tide is here, and I wouldn't mind an island, to be honest. So let's go. That's Brain Freeze. Nah, let's just go High Tide. Should I Chain Lightning this first? Maybe I should Chain Lightning Face, actually. Oh yeah, I'm going to Chain Lightning Face. Maybe it works, you know? I think a storm is coming. Not mine, but a storm like out there. Which sucks because I really wanted to go for a walk after this draft is over. Minskambu is such a great card. I love it so much. Come on, Tal. Probably double queen as usual. Okay, that's gone. Yeah, I think that like it's just 1 mana, you know. It may come back to beat us, but yeah. Okay, this wasn't great. I'm going to dash Ragavan. Attack Talisker. Blightsteel. Oh, that was the one, right? The one he was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's lethal. That's 5 damage. But I don't know if he plays any ways to get to count like any counter spells. But I have the Force of Negation, so I think this is fine. This says sacrifice a creature. When you do, Minskambu, but first is the -2, so I will let him go. Should I go for the kill now? I think I wait. I want him to like tap out or something. I can take 4 from Minskambu, or I don't care about that. This was a weird turn. But this is 5 damage, and we have the 6 mana, so... Also, it's like our only real out. I think I'm going to let him do stuff. At the moment he taps the islands, I'm going for it. So this is going to be like 4 damage to our face. And that's totally fine. I don't care. We'll let him cook a bit, and as soon as he goes low on mana, we are going for the kill. Just to be sure, you know. Don't want to die to a random counter spell. I should have screenshotted the deck. That was a mistake. I just realized, like, I'm recording this. This is me on the finals of a single elimination versus Talisker. But the video I uploaded today was a 64-player draft. And I also played against Talisker in the finals. So if you haven't checked that one out, go watch it, because it was a very good battle. It's the one with the Monastery Mentor on the thumbnail. And we are sacrificing Boo and dealing 4 damage, I guess. Okay, that triggers on the stack. Yeah, take 4. He has some really expensive plays, so the moment he goes for one of them and just taps out of the blue mana, I think we got this. Also, if he never taps out, well, what's he gonna do? Discard 5 cards? Sure. I will let him. We will let Talisker cook. Okay, that's it. Okay, with that on the stack, I will go for the win, and you have no mana and no moves. GG's. Okay, awesome. That was very fun. I really liked our deck, and we got to beat Talisker, so that's fun always. So yeah, I hope you liked it. It was a very fun draft. When you have Ancestral, it's always fun, but also we saw Ragavan do its magic. Ragavan is amazing. Never pass Ragavan, please. And thanks for watching. If you like this, please do like the video, subscribe. Helps a lot, and you know all that. So please just come tomorrow for another video. This was the deck. It was great. It was a very good Ancestral deck. Like, look at our mana curve. You know, 1s, 2s, and a couple of things up here. So yeah. Come tomorrow for another video if you like this, and see you there. Bye.